They often get overlooked, and they were certainly underutilized, but what do we know and what do we see of Lucky's best bros, Elvin and Mud Dobber?
Lucky, your man's making me nervous.
Mud Dobber didn't mean to scare you, did you, Mud Dobber?
Not at present.
Hey folks, welcome to Squirrel Tactics. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our Patreon, our sister channel, our merch store, and we have another new top tier patron this week. So, Blue Meanie, this one's for you.
Alright. Someone's insane. Look out, someone's insane.
I got my eye on you, nutcase.
Alright, let's get into it. Elvin Mackleston, voiced by country music star Trace Adkins, and not to be confused with Elvin the Cook.
I like them square hamburgers.
I think of that every time I see a Wendy's. And Mud Dobber, voiced by Tom Petty. Yeah, he was voiced by the same guy as Lucky.
I can't get a grip. He's wriggling like a frog.
Then whoop him like one.
I do wonder how he got the nickname Mud Dobber. For those unaware, a mud dauber, also known as a dirt dauber, is a type of wasp that builds its nest out of mud. And not so fun fact, I learned while researching for this video that mud dauber nests have been at least partially blamed for 3 aeronautic incidents. The crash of Florida Commuter Flight 65 in 1980 that killed all 34 people on board, the crash of Birgenair Flight 301 in 1996 that killed all 189 people on board, and an incident involving cabin overpressurization in 2015 that thankfully didn't lead to any deaths. The fatal incidents are believed to have been caused by a blocked pitot tube. So yeah, dirt daubers have been considered responsible for over 200 deaths. Anywho, both men are often proclaimed to be rednecks. They live in Belcher's Grove, which is a rundown, low to no income neighborhood.
I'd like to whop that neighbor of yours upside the head and feed bad meat to his dog. You ought to get yourself a place here in Belcher's Grove where decent people live.
So yes, they are poor white people, but I think Dooley is more correct with his assessment of the situation. Let's be honest, that's often the case.
Your dad is white trash.
Yeah, they're not rednecks, they're white trash. And yes, there is a difference. One big difference is rednecks typically have some level of respect for the law. A lot of rednecks are big back the blue fans, whereas white trash don't give 2 flicks of a fiddler's dick about the law, and more often than not straight up hate law enforcement.
Now please look at the camera and say, I'm white trash and I'm in trouble. I'm white trash and I'm in trouble. All right, good. Now get in the car.
Notice they're often under house arrest or otherwise have their travels curtailed by the legal system.
It's not we don't want to. It's all cause the judge says we can't cross the county line.
White trash is also more likely to frequently check into the Iron Bar Motel. Hell, Elvin even admits when he and Con first meet that he's been in jail more than once.
Dang, man, I've been in jails that gave me more freedom than you got.
Yeah, but what you gonna do?
Whatever I damn want. Whenever I damn want with whoever I damn want.
Boy, you say damn a lot.
Hell yeah.
No, they're not rednecks, they're white trash. Rednecks know better than to shoot at a power transformer. Well, technically, though they are not against killing squirrels. Trust me, I know this.
Nothing says welcome to the neighborhood as well as a gunny sack full of dead squirrels.
White trash has no issue living off of other people, whereas rednecks are rather self-reliant. Gentlemanly pursuits like catfisting are also typically shared activities of both groups.
When you feel their whiskers on your knuckles, start fisting.
I mean, let's not forget how quickly Elvin came up with the idea of using some brick tossing escapades to break into a record store in order to steal an album. And yes, the CD he stole was Trace Adkins, his voice actor, so he technically stole his own album. I guess he'd have done System of a Down proud there. More specifically, the album Coming On Strong. We know this because the song they listen to off of it is Hot Mama.
Hey, y'all hear the new Trace Adkins come out today?
Damn. Let's get it.
Hell, it's after midnight. Record store closed.
I'll tell you what's gonna open it. Me and a damn brick.
Though I will say that their portrayal does change a bit, with them seeming less white trashy and more rednecky in their latter appearances, especially as it pertains to their relationship with Lucky, but we'll get to that here in a minute.
And due to Elvin and Mud Dobber's indiscretions, I am down, fellow adventurers.
They don't show up very often. Mud Dobber appears in 4 episodes and only speaks in 2.
You see, wenches ain't something the 3 of us know.
What I know about's dogs.
You need something done about a dog, I'm the one you see.
Yeah, apparently his thing is dogs, whereas Elvin appears in 8 episodes but only speaks in 4.
We got a dream that needs building.
Their first appearance was in Redneck on Rainy Street, where Elvin met Con at a gas station while Con was having a bad day, and thus began Con's trek into the world of house arrest and squirrel quesadillas.
Take a good look at yourself, friend. Are you rocking in the free world? Are you?
Yep, the world of easily accessible, illegally obtained firearms and road beers.
We hope you'll stay with us for our halftime extravaganza as your Texas State Marching Band presents their tribute to gun racks and open beverage containers, which is only legal in Texas.
I do want to point out the whole butterfly effect here, because if Con hadn't stopped to get gas and damage his side window, then he wouldn't have met Elvin, who wouldn't have showed up at Con's after Con ended his white trash phase.
Come on, Con. Ain't we still you boys? Get on out here and rally with us.
Ugh, I thought Con got rid of those damn rednecks.
Show him your high beams, Lucky.
Those rednecks.
I do think it's cute that Con still sent Elvin a Christmas card, which was where Lucky met Luann.
Damn, that Lucky is chick stink bait.
Walk away from the redneck. Walk away from the redneck.
So no Stoppy for gas, no Lucky and Luann, and no Gracie. Funny how sometimes things work out like that. But yeah, that white trash phase of Con's was pretty interesting, and it gave us a decent amount of info into Elvin. We met who was supposed to be Elvin's wife. She's not named at any point, she only has one line, yet that one line is voiced by Elizabeth Perkins.
Come with me, honey. Elvin caught a mess of squirrels today. I'll show you how to debone them.
Squirrels?
Seriously, Min is the most underrated character on this show. She knows what's up. Also, shout out to White Trash Look Min. Something else we saw was Elvin mouthing off about Min wearing the pants in their marriage and emasculating Con in front of everyone. She actually did the right thing and called out Con on him about to do something really stupid like break into a record store.
I noticed your woman didn't stand by you tonight. You asked me, she made a damn fool out of you. She took you El Camino and you 2 little teeny tiny marbles with her.
This is what led to a fight between Elvin and Con. I call it a fight, but it was basically a one-sided ass-kicking that Con won rather easily. Elvin is big, but he's slow, probably also drunk. What matters is that he's no match for Con. Makes more sense as to why Con was ready and willing to throw down with Big Willie Lane, considering his fighting ability against larger opponents.
I don't even know what it means to block a kick. But if you can do it, then any idiot can do it.
Back off. We don't fight on this block.
Ugh. Kill him, Hank. Bill's got your back.
This is how Con ended up going sticking. Basically, imagine a sword fight, but it's with 2x4s. It's like lumberyard redneck medieval LARPing, if you will.
That was good. Real good.
Sticking.
Con, I'm a-taking you sticking.
What's sticking?
Now, keep in mind that though I don't always agree with their tactics, I do have to admit that they're pretty damn good friends to Lucky. In Luann Gets Lucky, we see that where Hank and the guys try to just gloss over and ignore Lucky's possible emotional stress with this relationship, Mud Dobber recognizes pain in his friend, and both men are lock, stock, and ready to rock when it comes to helping.
When you're stumping, you don't talk about relationships, right?
Nope.
Well, all right.
What'd Lucky say?
Oh, he's hurting. I can tell it in his voice.
We gotta make this right.
Granted, the way they go about doing something to help their friend is to stalk, threaten, and attempt to assault a 15-year-old, an underdeveloped 15-year-old at that. So again, I don't always agree with their tactics, but they're coming from a good place.
I've lived through everything. I've been teased, I've been pantsed, I've had my head shoved in the toilet. What can you do to me that hasn't been done?
Kill you?
I mean, I love the whole hiding in the castle decoration at the prom thing. Reminds me of the sticky bandits from Home Alone 2.
Marv. Hey, nice house, but there's no bathroom in it.
Though the conversation between the two duos is a tad bit different.
Elvin,
What?
have you ever been bit by a brown recluse spider?
If I had, I'd be dead, and you wouldn't be asking me about it now, would you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mud Dobber just got bit by a brown recluse spider there. They are decently common in Texas. Though contrary to popular belief, in most cases, brown recluse bites do not require medical attention, and your body will deal with it on its own. Again, I said in most cases, not all cases, but brown recluses are not as deadly as most of the public thinks they are. Also, love them using the fake, most likely papier-mâché torches as weapons there. That's good stuff. They help out Lucky and or Luann several times, whether it's Elvin dropping off a porta potty for Lucky and company to use while waiting in line for Brownsville station tickets and Hank Fixes Everything.
Oh, good. Here's Elvin with our comfort station.
I can't go in a porta potty. I'm going to find a ladies' room.
Whoa, you can't leave, baby. No savies. It's the code of the line.
But I can't hold it for 5 days.
Bet you never thought you'd see a toilet being towed by a piece of crap, did you? I'm kidding, it's a Trans Am. All cars are nothing more than evil death machines to us anyway. Some of us believe in what we call Henry Ford's hell. It's part of Squirrel Heaven that's just a giant highway that Henry Ford runs across like some sweet karmic version of Frogger, all while being run down by cars driven by squirrels for all eternity. How's that for some squirrel lore? Mud Dobber, by the way, was the owner of the El Camino before selling it to Con for his Malibu and a wad full of cash. Not gonna lie, kinda wonder where he gets that wad full of cash.
Hey, what do you say?
I want it bad.
Well, all right. Dobber, you got a primo El Camino and cash money for your old car. This is your damn lucky day. After Dobber and me break your rig down for parts, we're gonna do a little celebrating on you, money bags.
Anywho, we see both of them helping out Lucky and Luann in their quest to collect wedding gifts from all of their guests, acting as implied muscle for the newlyweds in Straight as an Arrow.
We've come for our blender, Con.
I want to crush ice with the touch of a button.
Have you been huffing paint? It's 3 in the morning.
You didn't get us a wedding gift, so now we're here to collect. We're not leaving without our small appliance.
Would you like it in chrome or buttercup yellow?
Pretty sure Con's gift was accidentally getting the two together. Min's gift was her presents, because that's always a gift. Elvin and Mud Dobber were both present at the wedding. I really would have been shocked if they weren't. You're telling me they'd invite Bobby's one-time modeling agent, but not Lucky's two best friends? Come on now.
You may now kiss the bride.
Let's celebrate. Mr. Khan, I'll have a Mai Tai.
And in addition to being Lucky's friend, Elvin is also Lucky's bandmate, seeing as they both play guitar for Big Mountain Fudge Cake.
Maria's Pasta and Pizza, are you ready to rock?
So by that point, Elvin was more rednecky, seeing as he actually had dreams and aspirations. They may have been a bit unrealistic, but hey, shoot for the moon, always give it a shot.
And then people are gonna hear us and love us, and we're gonna be huge.
We only truly fail when we stop trying. Hell, if I'd have given up after the failure of my History channel, y'all wouldn't be watching this right now.
We're finished forever.
Got fired from playing for free. It don't get any lower than that.
Elvin is the only member of Big Mountain Fudge Cake to appear in every iteration of the band. He was part of the original three-piece lineup that broke up when John Redcorn went solo and became the Native American Rafi.
Fudge Cake don't play family picnics. It'd send the wrong message. I ain't going.
And I double ain't going.
Are you crazy? This is a paying gig with hundreds of people.
Yeah, well, the cake don't sell out.
Leaving only Elvin and Lucky, who didn't have a bassist, singer, or drummer. But hey, if you got the right audience, two guys on stage just jam it out on guitar is certainly worth the price of admission.
I tell you, Elvin, this is rock and roll.
Hell yeah!
Elvin was also part of the, I guess, reformed version of the cake, alongside the returning John Redcorn that we see playing at the Strickland Music Festival in Earthy Girls Are Easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Big Mountain Fudge Cake.
Glad to see Elvin is keeping his dream alive. Remember, keep your dream alive. Dreaming is still how the strong survive. We don't really know what they do for money outside of stripping down cars and Elvin at one time working at the gas station where he met Con.
Listen, friend, I used to be just like you. I was a monkey in that cage right there. But now I don't take no mess from nobody, 'cause I'm a man. My own man.
My guess is that they make cash money however they can make cash money, and they let Uncle Sam take care of the rest. It's quite possible Elvin makes a little something off the stick fights. We see him more or less referee as much as someone can referee a lumberyard stick fight, so he's probably a big part of organizing them.
I don't care who, somebody's getting hit with a stick.
So, Elvin and Mud Dobber, I still maintain that they were at least introduced not as rednecks, but rather as white trash, while eventually taking on more traits of being rednecks. The trick about explaining the difference between rednecks and white trash is that it's kind of like obscenity. I can't really define it, but I know it when I see it. Part of the stereotype of white trash is basically being bad people, willing to screw over other people for your own gain, which both men did kind of come off as in their first appearance, but later on they showed that they may not be the best guys, but they're not bad people. They've got good hearts, but not exactly the best brains. I mean, seriously, they are Cousin Eddie.
My cousin-in-law, whose heart is bigger than his brain. I appreciate that, Clark.
They typically have good intentions. Well, when they're sober, when they're drunk, they just revert back to white trash. But trash or not, I like them. Both guys, they're funny, they have great lines, they're loyal to their friends, and they stick to their guns. It would have been easy for Elvin to sell out, but he refused to. Was it a dumb decision? Maybe. Opinions vary on that, but at least he stuck to his principles. We sadly didn't learn much about them. They only showed up a handful of times. How much could we really learn? And it'd be interesting to see them maybe in the background or something in the revival. But if nothing else, we know that, like Buck Strickland, they're understandably afraid of Peggy Hill.
And you want me to have Mud Dobber rough this clown up?
You so much as touch my husband, I will knock you into next week.
That's real nice, buddy, hiding behind Mommy's skirt.
I am not hiding. I was just about to threaten you myself.
Aunt Peggy! Elvin and Mud Dobber are making trouble!
Not in my house. Not unless you want some of this.
Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see y'all next time.
There's a hole in my pocket where my money should go. There's a hole in my heart where you used to go.